know it's the Empress's choosing ball, don't you? What's up with the casual attire? Not looking to catch her eye? You never cared for dressing up. Sounds like you. Anyway, it's been a while, old chap. Great to see you after your trip to the kingdom. How are you faring? Please, don't make it sound so mundane. Your stories of valor and bravery have spread far and wide, far enough that has reached my little ears. That's a feat in itself. However, they have traveled through enough mouths that I wonder the validity of these tales. I guess I'll be able to discern the truth from the lies now that you're sticking around the Empire. I am sorry about your father. One of the reasons you had to rush back to the Empire. The late Duke's death was so sudden, so unexpected. He was a strong man. I trust you'll do your best inheriting not just his duties, but his title and reputation. But on to more pleasant topics. Walk with me, Duke, will you? Do you really not intend to attempt to catch the Empress's gaze? You certainly have the looks for it, let alone the achievements and renown. It would not just help the Northern Dukedom, but snag you a pretty girl. Isn't that any noble's dream match? Going with the flow, are we? You're starting to sound a lot like your old self, the one before you went to the kingdom. But you have people you need to protect now. People who are looking up to you. Everyone who lives in the north region of the Empire is under your protection. Simply going with the flow doesn't work in a world like ours anymore. My apologies, Duke. I'm sure you know all of this. I guess I'm just not used to your odd remarks yet. You were in the kingdom for so long, I thought you were going to stay there forever. I guess it took conflict to happen between the kingdom and the Empire to force you back.
Don't argue with me right now.
Wait, is that?
I trusted you.
The Empress?
Just a second, let me explain. This isn't what you
and
think.
The Eastern Duke.
For the first time in my life, I put my faith into someone I thought would be there for me, and this is what you do? Use me to your advantage. Take the Imperial Seal like it's some toy.
You need to trust me. Listen, KANADE.
It's Empress to you.
Empress KANADE, there's a reason for all
A lover's quarrel.
You really believe I do not know the
Never
value
thought I
of
would
the
witness
Imperial
one
Seal?
between the
And I would
Empress and
treat
her
it as
lover,
some
though.
toy?
Then explain to me why I found it in your quarters. Why you won't tell me why you had it. Please, Nicholas, let me trust you. I want to.
I can't.
You can't, or you won't. We're done here.
Indeed, the Empress and Eastern Duke have been joined at the hip since childhood. Everyone always believed they would tie the knot eventually, yet with the intensity of this argument on the night of her choosing, who knows what the outcome of tonight might be. Oh, Your Imperial Majesty, greetings.
Earl, Aros, and you didn't see anything, am I clear?
Crystal. Well, that was unexpected. Was it just me? Or did her eyes linger on you for a second too long? Maybe your casual approach was the way to go. Yeah, I guess she was crying. Of course she's going to continue the night as normal. She's used to this. What do I mean? I forget that because the late Duke was more of the secluded type, you weren't that present on the socialite scene. Nobles are used to hiding their emotions, or rather they have to. And we're talking about the Imperial family here, so this is just another day for her. Sad indeed. How tragic life is for those of noble blood. They are born into riches, fame, and fortune, but exchange privacy, control, and even their free will. Was that sarcastic? I am not a poet, although I'm sure it would come easy to me if I tried. Oh, it's time. Let's head over to the main ballroom. Don't want to miss when the Empress chooses her suitor, do we? Grand, isn't it? And they truly spared no expense.
I wonder who the Empress will pick.
It's obvious. She'll pick the Eastern Duke.
Indeed. I thought it was obvious. Everyone knows they've been enamored with each other since they were kids.
What about the North Duke? He's quite the looker. Plus, he just came back from his journey to the kingdom.
Shh! It's starting!
Here she comes.
Announcing the Divine Imperial Majesty on the night of her choosing, Empress KANADE.
Wow, she looks so good.
Doesn't even look like she cried.
I wonder if she'll acknowledge the conflict with the kingdom.
She's going to talk.
Thank you all for coming. The nobility of the Sphere Empire, the merchants and businessmen who keep our land so prosperous, along with those who've traveled from afar. Thank you for being here on the night of my choosing. Times are changing. This is something we all don't just know, but can feel. Conflict after conflict, tensions rising. This may be a joyous occasion, but not addressing the conflict with the kingdom will not make it go away.
She's addressing it? The Empire has yet to address the rising tension with the kingdom. Well, formally. This is getting interesting.
A war may be in our future, whether wanted or not. And as times are changing, people who are governing our fair empire should change too.
What is she saying?
I have no clue.
Nope, she's lost me.
But, as you all know, I am here to pick my husband tonight, and I will do just that.
Do you still feel like it's going to be the Eastern Duke?
I mean, I think. But with what she's saying now, I'm more unsure.
But he's just the obvious choice, right?
I want him.
Who's she pointing to?
Him?
Move, I have to see
No
who she's
way.
pointing at.
What a twist.
Isn't choosing the Eastern
The
Duke?
Northern
Duke, I
Wait, what?
I think she's pointing at you.
Yes, him.
No way. I didn't even know you knew her before this. You didn't? I don't believe that for a second.
Who is it?
What's he talking about? Is that the Eastern Duke? Who's yelling?
It's you? She chose you? This is absurd.
Eastern Duke's mad. He can't deal with the fact that he wasn't chosen.
Listen here, you better watch your back. Those who take what is rightfully mine always end up sorry. You won't be the exception.
Duke Nicholas.
Eastern Duke, let's calm down.
We'll see who will be the one with regrets.
Did he just
Indeed. Indeed, we shall see.
There he goes. It's not like him to act like this.
Northern Duke, as you have been selected as the Empress's groom, ascend these stairs and kindly meet her out on the castle's balcony when you are ready to do so.
Pretend like that just didn't.
Again, thank you everyone.
Well, that went nothing like I thought it would. The Eastern Duke was beyond furious. Although I do not see how he didn't predict this after the argument they had. But you're not going, are you? Well, of course you don't have a choice, but aren't you suspicious of her? Empress KANADE isn't the type of person to do something without reason. Simply assuming it's because she was mad at the Eastern Duke is too simple. Think about it. There's conflict with the kingdom. The person who she intended to choose lets her down, so her first choice is the guy who just came back from the kingdom? You can't be going into a situation like this blindly. You're not. You're joking. You're going because you think it'll be fun? I really do have to get used to your strange remarks. You'll see me after you talk to the Empress. You're crazy. Then again, what isn't crazy right now?